While animals come in many different shapes and sizes, there are definitely some that are more intelligent than others. While you can't directly compare between species, I tried to put them in an approximate order. At the bottom of the spectrum we have extremely basic creatures like jellyfish and worms. While some have simple organ systems, none of them are capable of complex thought and quite linearly respond to external stimuli, a bit like little robots. A bit above there we have animals like small reptiles. These creatures have the fight or flight response that helps them eat things or avoid getting eaten. In humans, this is the same physiological response that ruins my PowerPoint presentations. Farther along the spectrum we have small mammals like mice or rats, both capable of learning new behavior and can be trained to some degree, often used in drug trials as a human analog because of their similar biology and accessibility. So moving on from there we have some large mammals like elephants. I knew that historically they could be trained as war animals and for circuses and stuff, but I didn't really know to what degree. But I was watching an IMAX documentary recently, and they actually said, "Some elephants are thought to be as intelligent as an 8-year-old child." So pretty stupid. A couple of the most intelligent animals are dolphins and gorillas. If you watch a video of dolphins playing around, they're almost eerily human-like, and gorillas are one of the only non-human animals to have been observed to use tools. And let me tell you, if you thought dropping your kid in the dolphin enclosure was fun, just a thought. Now, of course we have humans, but because humans have higher absolute intelligence, the difference between individuals can be quite substantial. So, near the bottom of that spectrum, we have people who tell you they're really smart. I briefly knew a girl who prefaced her opinions with, "I am actually very intelligent and read a lot." One time I told her I thought her chemtrail stuff was a bit of a conspiracy, and she said, "Did you even read my most recent Facebook post?" So I expected to see a link to someone's sketchy blog, but it just said, "Jessica's IQ is 135. Last I heard, she's reselling essential oils and cosmetics to an increasingly diluted client base. At least it's a business model that she could understand. A triangle. So leaving that behind as a distant memory, next we have the average person. Has difficulty opening clamshell packaging, but can usually figure it out eventually. Can plug in a USB after only 2 or 3 tries. Doesn't quite get standing back at airport baggage claims or subway terminals, but knows how to Google something before giving up. After that, we get to gifted individuals. These are people who are capable of more advanced social and logical feats that may seem impossible for the average person, such as intense and prolonged concentration, deep understanding of other people and their emotions, and being able to request a haircut without rehearsing beforehand. So beyond that, we have everyone on the internet between 15 and 21. Now, unfortunately, in order to be a more notable genius, you have to not only be very intelligent, but highly dedicated. They say that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, but I found one of the best ways to give up on your dreams is to type them into the YouTube search bar, then add, "done by a 5-year-old Chinese girl." Lastly, people say that intelligence mostly comes down to genetics, but hard work comes down to willpower and dedication, which mostly comes down to motivation and ability to create actionable plans, which is a big part of intelligence. But always remember, no matter how notable or intelligent someone else is, you're always smarter or better than them in some way. They say Mozart could rewrite any song after only hearing it once. I have Spotify. Stephen Hawking advanced our understanding of the universe. Fucking smoked him in the 100 meters. Jesus could turn water into wine. I'm not a Jew.